Test 1 2 test. Test 1 2 test. Test 2 test. Test 2 test. Test. Test test. Okay, well, I can hear myself. Okay. So I'm assuming I can be heard on stream as well. So let's get this party started. Alright, I'm on... Wow, where the heck did my UI go? There we go. I'm on my Paladin, which is a level 82, and actually really cool, real quick. It is 1 XP away from 83, which I thought's really freaking neat. So I haven't really had a chance to level it, nor have I really wanted to. So right now it's just level 82. Professions are enchanting and skinning, so not even maxed out. Pretty close to maxed out on enchanting, but nowhere near close on skinning. So this is my main enchanting character. I really haven't had much use for it here as of late. I've started to, with Trade Skill Master, do post scans, or whatever it's called, crafting scans, just to put anything in the auction house that's profitable. So far, nothing has really sold other than a few enchants, maybe totaling like 100 or 200 gold. Which kind of sucks, but it's better than nothing. And like I said, it's something I've just started doing like within the last couple of days. So mail this off to my general our general auction house person. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and list all these, and before you start laughing about how I'm about to list these, I do have a method to this, and maybe it's just something I don't know inside of Trade Skill Master, but I guess what I'm about to say really isn't going to make sense, but I don't know what the price for like each different level of enchant, like a level 60 or higher item, or an item level 300 or higher item should start at. So I don't really have them in a group to be mass listed. So for now, I'm just going to list them separately like this, and it kind of gives me an idea of what, you know, what my competition is and stuff like that. Like I said, this is a new market. I really haven't even really started this really say 2 or 3 days ago, and I've probably made like less than 500 gold profit. So just gonna get these listed. I think I'm gonna try these at like, see, I don't know what the minimum is. See, yeah, I don't know if a good way to do that. I'm gonna have to research that more, because like I said, I don't want to list Power Torrent for 250 gold, but I also don't want to list like 3 stamina to your bracers for 250 gold, or maybe I do. I want to list that one for 250, but obviously Power Torrent or something like that would go for a lot more. So I would like to be able to list it based off how much it costs me, and also some kind of minimum fallback, like 1,000 gold or something like that. Lesser dodge, yeah, it's kind of hot for that. But yeah, this is my little routine, evening routine, kind of when I get home from work style. Usually either check the auction house, which I'll do here in a minute. I'll show you my run through on checking the auction house for herbs for my inscriptionist, and just good deals with my auctioneer scan. And obviously when we hop on the inscriptionist, we'll do cancel and repost on those, which is always fun. So stats 9 gold. See, that's just, I hate when people do that. Oh, I guess what I could do too is it's kind of, there we go. I'm gonna buy these Let's see, what are the mats on this? It doesn't say right there, does it? Let me hop over here to Wowhead and see what it is. Greater Stats Bracer. Now, I did buy a Greater Stats chest formula, which is pretty freaking cool considering I got the thing for 500 gold, and average price, you know, across all realms is probably somewhere around 20 G's. So I haven't really decided if I want to use it yet or if I want to sell it. I'll look at that here in just a second. I'm assuming somebody did this leveling up, so I'm gonna buy those and relist mine at 211 or whatever, 212. So if we look up greater stats, that was bracers. I'll look at chest. So see, the enchant on here goes for right around like 33,000 average. Scene 7. Of course, one of those is mine. And it says average for the chest is 755, which right now it's going for just under 500. So I assume that'll go up once the patch once the expansion comes out and people start leveling again. But I think the mats for this are definitely under 100 gold, and 400 gold really isn't that bad. But like I said, I believe it'll go up. I'll value the recipe. Let's see, do I have it on here? No, it's in the bank. I value the recipe probably at like, I don't know, I want to say 20 to 25,000. So it would take quite a few sales of the enchant chest piece to get that. So we'll see if that's something I want to do or not. Like I said, I really haven't decided. I don't think I could go wrong by using it and trying to make some money off of it. I mean, that's like one of the rarest, most rare recipes in the game, so, or formulas, or whatever you want to call them. So, like I said, I don't know, we'll see. It's a crappy price, but I really don't want to. A lot of the times with these enchants, I really don't. Okay, let me back up. A lot of these enchants, I got leveling enchanting on here a long time ago, and I've just held on to them. So if you do see some list for like this 7 gold, it's probably something I made a long time ago. Yeah, like I have, it says I have 4 in my guild bank. So you know, whatever, just get rid of them. I mean, especially if there's that many. Just I hope I'm gonna stick it in there and hope it sells. And some of these mats I'm trying to get rid of too, like Strange Dust. I have like 168 of. Last night when I listed these, I think the average price was like 5 gold per. Obviously they didn't sell, so I'm going to try to list this for 69 stacks. That's fine. I have so much of it right now, I really just want to get rid of it. Strange Dust isn't really that hard to come by, and it'll be a whole lot easier to get to once the expansion comes out, because lots of new people leveling equals lots of new greens in the auction house. So, probably not tonight or today, maybe tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to be working on setting those scans up to get the lower level greens and blues for that Strange Dust and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm going to assume people, I already listed those. I'm going to assume people will be buying enchants as well as selling greens for cheap. So all that Strange Dust and what is it, the blue major, or can't think of it. Do I have any? There it is. Magic Essence. I already did that. I'm going to assume the essences and dust for the low level stuff, like I said, will be easily attainable, but is used in a lot of those low level enchants. So hopefully we can make some money doing that. But I don't have anything set up like that for a snatch list. Like, I know it's pretty easy. Just do like armor up to what, 11 to 20 weapons and armor, and then you can do a scan like that and grab anything below like 4 or 5. And a lot of that we could probably resell too. So like I said, we'll see how I'm going to do that a little bit later. Maybe, like I said, sometime later this weekend. So what I'm going to do now is already listed my auctions, got everything from Mailbox. I don't think I made any money on this because a lot of those auctions were expired from like 2 days ago. I didn't bother relisting them last night because I'm lazy. Oh, Abyssal Shatter. I'm gonna have to come back and do this. I was reading about this today. I think on was it yeah, Fade's videos. She had an old video I was watching about Abyssal Shatters. Um, about how I bought those for like 20 gold, and I think you can get at least double that. Is what I calculated earlier using the Undermined Journal I was working. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to try that later. I have some of those in my other character. I'll have to mail over here. But for now, let's do a Trade Skill Master crafting scan and see what looks good. So enchant chest, mighty stats, lesser celestial. Okay, so I have greater celestial. I think I have this set up right now to do at least 50 gold profit. But I'm not really into, like, for instance, this Superior Dodge, I'm not interested in spending 5 Greater Celestial Essences on that enchant, because the Graders go for, like, probably around 40. I think that, 39 on here. So probably 30 to 40, and I really just don't feel like spending 100 gold on an enchant. For instance, something, if I had the stuff like this, the Vitality, shield enchant, since I already have everything, it's not that big of a worry to me. But you know, spending extra gold on it, like I said, I'm really just dabbling around in this market. Let's do this. That lit up that. Okay, let's go get these and see how much this is gonna cost me. You really can't see it over here, but you can see it here. Small radiant shards, very cheap. So this is going to be for fiery enchant. Stack size 2, 1 gold. I'll take it. That's weird. Do I not have any of these? Need 2. I just bought 2. Okay, so we'll buy these 2. So this fiery enchant, hopefully it'll sell for at least like around 50 gold. I do not want 12 of those. Don't care how cheap they are, so 6 copper, that's so sad. Okay, so here's these Greater Celestials. Oh wow, they are not going for that much at all. And I'll probably buy, depending on how many are for that cheap, depending on how many I'm going to buy, if I can get a ton for that cheap, that will be freaking sweet. These scans can just take forever sometimes. Because I know for a fact yesterday these things were going for like around 30 gold. I actually think I did buy a few. I did some enchants for a buddy of mine, so. Alright, scan's finished. Yeah, well, that was short-lived. There's 4 for 8 gold, but I'll take all of those. What the hell? Oh, it switched me. Okay, I need one of these. So I'll take one of those. Now, I want to go back here and buy Greater Celestials. So, what I'm doing now is I don't really like the TSM interface for buying stuff. So, I switch over to, I believe this is Auctionator. Yeah, Auctionator. To buy stuff and generally to sell like one-of-a-kinds and stuff like that. The original, I don't like this at all. I don't really like using this. It's something on Auctionator just, I don't know. It looks nice. It's really easy to tell, you know, how much stuff is compared to the other prices, and it's not clunky. It's really defined. I don't think this history thing works. Oh yeah, it does. So yesterday 25 gold, and for some reason Sunday 23. So I don't really understand that. real quick, let me check something. Yeah, so here, well, here, actually you can't see that. Sorry. Oh yeah, you can. I didn't think you were going to be able to see this, but yeah, this right here is the Trade Skill Master application. I have this running on my desktop, so instead of coming on here and doing auction scans, it does it for me automatically, so that thing's kind of nice. Just want to show you that real fast. That's how I'm not scanning and still getting all these prices. So these ones are 8 gold if they're not gone yet. I'm going to get them 12 gold. There seems like there's plenty for 12 gold, so I'm going to hold out on those. They might drop a little bit more, but these will go back up by the time Mist comes out. Same with Hypnotic Dust. This was around, I think, about 2 or 3 gold a piece the other day. I haven't bought any in a long time. I have quite a bit. So yeah, now it's going for just a gold, so... And somebody's really dominating that market. So, enchanting mats, I'm not trying to stock up on any of these by any means, but if I do, you know, kind of want to get some for Power Torrent and other enchants like that, which I actually do not have right now while I'm here. Let's look at the price for Maelstrom Crystals. 18 and Heavenly Shards. Okay, cool. So I'll probably hop back on here later, and I really want to go buy all those Cataclysm enchants that I haven't had a chance to get yet, just due to the fact that I really haven't played this character. I transferred this character over from a server not too long ago, so from another server rather, not too long ago. So let's go get this out of the mailbox. And oops. There that is. Okay, now let's redo this. Enchanting. What did I not get? Aquamarine. Why did it not tell me to get that? That'll be a good enchant to have in here too. So let me find an Aquamarine if they're not too expensive. Cha-ching! Not bad. Sometimes they can be 15 gold on the server, which I probably would still get it, because I think that minor speed enchant sells for... What the fuck? Okay, maybe something's lagging, so let's, while we're waiting on that to come through, let's go ahead and make these. 320 for that one, 81 for that one. Vitality, where did that one go? Okay. 3 gold. Okay, that's my auctionator scan actually. It says 3 gold. TSM scan says 200 something. So, like I said, this still kind of messing around with this. Kind of see how it goes. Fire's going for 60 or so. It's not bad. So I don't know what the deal with my Aquamarine is, because it's still not showing up. There it goes. Aquamarine. Okay. I know one thing I've been missing. Nope. I hate how they mess with this. Sound. No, I don't know if... Gotta make sure that's not like too loud or something. Actually, that may not even freaking work, so... Whatever. I'll have to deal with that later. This, for, you know, those that will see this, this is like one of my first time streaming World of Warcraft, and really streaming in a long time. I used to stream a lot of StarCraft and Minecraft and stuff such as that, but this is the first time in a while that I've actually, streamed anything, so I'm still tweaking stuff. Defense 50, 90, that'll work. So bear with me. I'll get everything sorted out sooner or later. Hopefully this is going to become a thing for me to stream. I've been following the gold making communities for 6 months now. I actually have a blog at datgold.com, DAT Gold. I haven't really updated in a while. I kind of ramped up playing WoW again through the Scroll of Resurrection. Got into gold making. I actually made a ton of gold to start out with. And then it kind of leveled off, and I started raiding and doing other things, leveling some new tunes and stuff like that. So I kind of put gold and making in the back seat. I still did my regular scans and stuff like that, but now I'm coming back. I'm starting to pursue other things than just buying low and selling high in the auction house and farming to make gold. Starting to use my profession, starting to level tunes with other professions. This is my healer. My inscription is healer that I'm starting to use more and more. I've been doing the daily cooldowns for inscription to get my glyphs up. Glyphs on this server is kind of tough. I mean, I don't know if there are bots. I know that happens, but I am not. I'm not gonna say I'm not doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm pulling about 500 gold a day. Well, I would say anywhere between about 5 and 2,000 gold a day. So 500 and 2,000, which isn't great by any means, but it's better than, not using inscription at all, because it's pretty easy to do inscription. It's a lot easier than I thought once I actually took a step back and tried to figure it out. The use of Trade Sequel Master helps so much. It's just really awesome. Okay, so that'll leave 2 slots empty. I know I have a lot of expired auctions as well as a lot of ended auctions, so I just want to empty my bags real quick before I go over here and take everything out. But I think I kind of lost track before. I was saying I've just started following the guild making community again. I really like what these guys do. If you go and check in the post on my blog, there's more of an introduction type thing in there. I'm sure I'll talk a lot more about myself, as the days go on. But yeah, I mean, I've always really liked making gold in games and making money, and I've actually not made a living, but made quite a bit of money, real money off other games like There.com and Second Life and games like that. So World of Warcraft is just a fun game for me. I don't sell gold or anything like that. But like I said, I do enjoy making it. I really don't splurge that much in this game either, other than leveling professions, and I'll make a mount every once in a while. I do enchants and glyphs for friends of mine, but yeah, that's about it. But guys like Jim from Power Word Gold, he's a really good guy. I've never really met him, but I've been in a stream, asked questions. Fade, great gal, good gold maker. I follow all their blogs and stuff, and Twitter and YouTube, and like I said, I try to catch his Jim streams as much as he streams. It's really easy to catch his streams. Both of their guides, not to really use them, but just to look at them and see if there was any new ideas. So I mean, in essence, I was using them, but that's a lot of my goal making strategies are. I don't want to say strategies of my own. There goes my phone. I don't want to say they're strategies of my own, but I want to say I guess I have my own little twist to them. I will say Fade's guide to did something just sell? That was weird. Fade's guide to finding vendor recipes is awesome. I will say I've used that one. Not as much as I need to, but it is awesome. That's a really good guide. Jim's guide's good too. It told me a lot about Trade Skill Master. When I came back, I think I left right around Lich King, or the end of the Burning Crusade, beginning of the Lich King, somewhere around there. And I came back, and there's all these freaking sweet add-ons. Before it was like Auctioneer or Auctionator, I can't remember which one, and that was it. And I come back, and it's Trade Skill Master, That's the main one. But all Tradesco Master and all of its add-ons are just absolutely mind-blowing. You can, you know, make, list, cancel tons of items really fast. But yeah, hopefully I can, kind of prod my way into the community. I'm a community guy. I've built communities around games before. Um, Mostly every game I've ever played, but World of Warcraft, I've built communities around. I've always been really active, building websites and moderating forums and building tools for this. I'll talk a little bit more sometime. I might write a blog post about the tool I've made similar to the Undermine Journal. It's really nothing like mainstream or something that the public could use yet. It's something I'm considering releasing to the public, but it emails me deals and stuff like that, similar to what the Undermine Journal would do. So I didn't even take a look at how much money I made. Maybe I can scroll back up and see. I think it was around like 800. But yeah, really like the communities. I think I've mentioned it in my blog that I was like, wow, I didn't even know a gold making community existed. So when I found out about that about 4 to 5 months ago, I was really intrigued. Like I said, I started a blog, but I'm like the world's crappiest blogger. I don't consider myself a good writer. I spend a lot of time, just doing whatever when I'm blogging, like nitpicking myself, erasing a bunch of sentences that I've just wrote. So definitely don't praise myself as like a really great blogger. I do like the blog though, which is like I guess catch-22 type thing. So I've thought I might turn to live streaming. I've thought about maybe like a super early morning, a stream around 6 o'clock before I head into work, and maybe one when I get home, or maybe one right before I hit the sack around. Say I get home around 6 or 6:30, and I go to bed around 12. So maybe somewhere around those times for an evening stream. Like I said, maybe 6 o'clock for an early stream. I think it would be fun. Maybe like coffee and gold making. I know a lot of people probably won't be up, but live streaming is just another avenue, I guess we'll call it, for delivering this content to people. Because all the archives for these will go up, obviously, on Twitch TV down below in the description, or down below in the archives. And I'll also archive this stream on YouTube too. So I don't expect a ton of people to come and watch every day when I stream, because, like I said, one thing, I don't know how consistent I'm going to be to begin with. But two, it's the present age. You don't have to be on at 6 o'clock to watch something like TV shows and stuff like that anymore. Everybody's got DVR, so I see archives as kind of like a DVR. I know people aren't going to say, "Oh wow, somebody's streaming and making gold. Let me hurry up and get on my computer to watch this." You can always watch it later. So that's the glory of it. And like I said, streaming through Twitch is just kind of one of those avenues that's already there, and kind of takes care of a lot of the encoding and stuff like that I would run into if I recorded it separately and then try to upload it. So just relisting these glyphs right now. I'm probably going to, well, obviously I'm going to list all these glyphs, do a rescan, make what I don't have and list those. And then I'll check for some cheap herbs. I have plenty of ink right now, but one day of selling glyphs can wipe out my ink stock, so I always like to keep plenty of that. Normally I would, try to get all these in one shot, but with the mailbox refresh taking like 50 seconds, I figure I can go over here and post these in about the same time, because a lot of these are duplicates. And then I'm going to take care of the inscription, like daily cooldowns, and get my 2 extra recipes, because, like I said, I just leveled inscription probably a week ago or less. Actually, it might have been like last Monday or last Sunday, and really excited about it. I fought through a lot of headaches trying to manage these glyphs to begin with, because as you'll see, I'm going to have about 200 listed on auction house. Right now, I have my trade skill master set at like 3, I think, and that just, I mean, that absolutely cost a ton of money to make all these, and I want to maybe level out somewhere around 10 of all glyphs, which I probably don't have enough ink to make 7 plus more of each one. So that'll be later, but I want to try to put 5 to 7 on the auction house at any time. That way it makes people undercutting me, have to undercut quite a few more than just 1 or 2. So, but like I said, pretty vicious inscription market on my server. I see a couple of names often, like that Yasu person. That's one of the main ones. I think I've seen that Uno one before. And it's so crazy. I can list all these and come back in about, well, shoot, after I get through listing them all and do a cancel scan, and there'll probably be several. So it's kind of crazy. I'm going to hang in there, though. I'm going to try to do this for at least a solid month and just see who comes and who goes. I don't know how many of these people are strong players. I've looked up a couple on the Undermine Journal, but I can't really see many patterns between them. They look like they're on and off, just about like I am, so I don't think any of them are botting or anything like that. So on this tune, that 2,900 gold is all the money made, I think, this week on glyphs only. Now that's nowhere near profits. I'm probably somewhere close to breaking even after buying all the herbs it took to level and get started with inscription. I actually had just leveled herbalism a couple weeks before that on my druid. So I had some herbs to level up, but not many to stock a bunch of glyphs. So over the past, I guess the first 3 days I maxed out. I was like I kept an eagle eye on the auction house trying to get as many cheap deals on herbs as I can. I try to buy them for a gold a piece. That puts a glyph roughly right around 15 gold. My bottom dollar on glyphs are about 20 gold, so some glyphs it's like, yeah, I'm only making like 5 gold, but it's so easy to make them all. It's kind of silly not to. Now, some of these glyphs go for like 4 and 5 gold. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know what the deal is behind that quite yet. So, I haven't really researched either. So, alright, before I go post those, let me go ahead and run a restock queue on that. Okay. Run over here and get the stuff to do my little cooldown thingies. I want to say it's what? Moonglow ink. Do I even have any of that? Oh yeah. Moonglow ink. Get my parchment paper. And ink of the sea, which I need anyways. Snowfall ink. See. Snowfall. Okay, so that'll get me through those. Let's go ahead and do those. I think I went through like a day or two before I realized these were giving me extra glyph recipe, or yeah, glyph recipes, so that kind of sucked. It would have been nice to know that before, but I didn't sit on it for too long. It wasn't that bad. Eternal ink, that stuff, It's ridiculous. I think I use that more than anything. It must be either a super high or a, oh shit, what did I do that for? Super high or super low level ink. Like I said, I'm not real comfortable, I guess, in the glyph market yet, so I don't really know what I'm even talking about. I just know that making these glyphs makes decent money, so I'm gonna keep sticking to it, hopefully. Oh, before I do this, pardon the interface. I've really been meaning to redo this when the latest patch came out, broke everything, and I haven't had the willpower to fix it because I know it's just going to break again on Tuesday. So hopefully after Tuesday we can get everything sorted out and get that back going again. The main thing is everything works almost. I forget what the add-on is for finding ores and herbs. It just shows like the route, but I don't think that one's been updated yet. Maybe it has. I haven't looked, but the last time I checked it wasn't, so that was kind of a bummer considering I've been wanting to farm some, higher level herbs like I think Cinderbloom, but I've had plenty to keep me entertained. Okay, so this will get me all my glyphs. I'll be back up to current stock. Gotta put my 2 new ones into a TSM group. Oh. Okay. This guy is guaranteed. These are duped. 320 average on the server and 500,000 average on this server. So let me ask him how much. I guarantee he's going to say about half of those prices. So probably like 150 and 250. And then he's going to get it reported. Level 1 with 2 of the most sought after mounts. Yeah, I don't believe that. See, so that one goes for about 320. That one goes for about 530. All to 500k. I believe this player is duplicating items. Alright. I mean, why would you sell, what, $800,000 or $900,000 worth of mounts for, half, 500? That's just, whatever though. Hopefully that'll take care of that. Don't want to put that there. See, and these are the glyphs that, either don't sell or something. Too low. Actually, I take that back. They're all too low to sell. They're below my threshold, I believe, is what TSM calls it. Here we go. I don't want. He's gonna say they're not duped, LOL. Let's just, for poots and giggles, let's look this up. Oh, that's not that much off. That's still 50,000 gold off. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you sell something for 50,000 gold less than it's worth? It's getting kind of dark. So I know the image of me is like kind of not that great. It's really cheap old webcam. I'll probably end up upgrading that sometime, but for now I don't have to do. I don't know why I watch this. I know you can run away and it'll be gone, but the good news is, about 4 days ago, I want to say, I had a whole bank tab and then some full of glyphs that were under 30 gold. In other words, I couldn't list them for more than 30 gold. No, I'm sorry, more than 20 gold. And now I have, really, now I have less than half a bank tab, so. Alright, so we got all those glyphs there. Everything's posted. Okay. So I think we're done on this one. Yeah, that's much better looking. Like, what's that? Less than half a bank tab. Just for, oh, let's look, let's get, herbs. I also want to look, I haven't yet, I just found out about it today, the glyph, or the book of glyph mastery. If they're cheap, I want to get some. So, book of glyph mastery, that's not cheap, so I don't want to get any of those. Let's see, somebody's called on because that's a little bit too much for what I want to spend. Of course, that is the highest class of herb too, so. I knew that wasn't going to be many. But like now, you have to take what I can get. I think two or 3 days ago, I was buying all kinds of herbs for just nothing. Well, I say nothing. It was much cheaper than, I don't know, gold 50, somewhere around the gold. You know, I was buying tons of ashen pigment giving herbs. I don't really need that many dusty pigments, so that's the reason I'm not buying all of those. That's a really good deal. Jeez. I guess people aren't playing, they're taking a break or something. I'm not really sure. This weekend, tonight's Friday, so everything should go down. It's the Friday before the patch if you're watching this later. So like I said, after this, I'm going to pop on my main gold maker, the guild bank owner, my bank biatch, if you will. And we're going to go through my routine on there. It's a little bit more in depth. I pick up a lot of trash on there. Anytime I'm leveling, usually I just send stuff straight to her. She'll post everything and just hold on to the money and distribute it out. So, like I said, I have a lot of like lower level greens, random meats and stuff like that. So it's really not even that interesting, I guess. But also on here, I do a lot of my high level recipe selling, 397 items, stuff like that, item flipping and stuff. So the first thing I always do is I do TSM always does a scan in the background like I was showing, but also like my auctionator scan, and I'll show you why here in a minute if this will actually go. There it goes. So as you can tell, a lot of the stuff that's not even listed, a lot of the stuff I'm hanging on to, but a lot of this other stuff needs to be listed, and unfortunately, it all gets listed like kind of separately because a lot of it doesn't fall into any of my regular groups. And I think a lot of it I want to send off to get disenchanted because I'm tired of listing it. This stuff can kind of... Like there's a mana potion injector I picked up for 20 gold and it sells for 11.86. I'm probably going to try to list it for like 2k. So while that's scanning, I'm just gonna hang out, I guess, and a lot of this little 70 and 50 stuff. I'm really tired of relisting it, like I said. I can talk about that in a second. $78. That's a really crappy item. See, a lot of this stuff just sucks. And it won't sell no matter how much you list it. That's a good one too. 5 gold. Just bought it about a week ago. I thought about that not too long ago. 1,000 gold, so it's not bad. Oops. That's probably most definitely transmoggable. I'll stick that down here. And I'll kind of explain what I'm doing here in a second. That's technically a transmog item, but I'm really tired of listing it too. Transmog is something that I did way back when I first started playing again, but it just doesn't do very well on my server. I think I'm going to pick it up again sooner than later. But not anytime soon. Okay, so all this stuff listed below, actually this can go up here. All this stuff I'm probably going to be holding on to. Elementium geodes are just something I have a feeling for. I have almost 40 of them that I've bought for 100 gold or less. Really hoping they'll go up to about at least a K each over the next year. And I'm willing to hold on to that for 1,000% profit. A lot of these blues are low-level blues I'm going to sell, flood the auction house with those when Mist comes out. All this stuff right here I'm probably just going to mail to my disenchanter, And all this stuff up here I'm going to try to list, so that's just going to be sold. I'm not even going to bother trying to list that. So, for some reason, this auctioneer scan takes like 5 minutes, so I'm just kind of hang out whilst doing that. Maybe I can get some light in here. I don't want to, probably gonna end up knocking everything over. I don't know if that's gonna help on stream, but it helps me see, so. Yeah, helped a little bit. So it's scanned, and let's go through the little figuring everything out type thing. So I use auctioneer for like 2 things mainly. One is for a vendor scan, stuff I can buy and sell to the vendor. And 2 is for a resale scan, which I believe TSM will do both of those. I just like the way it lays it out in auctioneer. So, and I believe there's probably like over 100 items in my mailbox, so that kind of blows. Ain't that right, kitty cat? Okay, so search. Okay, we can undo that. I usually only buy stuff out of here if if it can at least make me a gold. This other stuff I don't really worry about. It's just I'll buy it and forget I bought it out of here and try to resell it and end up losing a bunch of money on it. So I'm not really worried about stuff for less than a gold, because sometimes that list can be humongous. So there's a vendor scan, and here's the resale scan. That first mate hat's going for way too cheap. Oh, and here's the thing. The Crash and Thrash and Robot schematic. As you can tell, I have 6 of these. I tried to own the market, and I've sold 2 for 10,000 gold, and then somebody came on not too long ago. I guess people coming back kind of maybe held onto it or something. I don't think people are finding this many of these, but there was a total of like 3 or 4 not too long ago for, well, there's 2 for 800, and I think it was as low as like 7 something, so that kind of pissed me off. But I'll hold on to them once again and sell them for at least more than I paid for them. I don't think I've paid over like $1,000 for any of them, so. So in the other window, I'm looking up some of this stuff just to see if I want to buy it. That's too much to spend on that for now. 800, no thanks. And honestly, in the past week, maybe even 2, I haven't found crap in here to flip. I don't know if I'm looking at the wrong times or what, but used to I would find at least a couple of things. That's a really cool looking hands right there. But yeah, for some reason, that's kind of cool. I bet I can. Never mind. I was gonna say I could probably resell those, but I don't want to even bother. Well, that's kind of. That's not bad. I'm not gonna buy that though. Okay, well, whatever. I'm kind of done with that already. Like I said, it's kind of a crappy market right now, reselling items, so. And again, a lot of the stuff on here I will list separately just because it's retarded. I should be going for at least 100-ish. That I'll take. I was only planning on selling that for 2,000, so I'll just undercut that guy. I have my TSM to undercut people by copper, so. Getting close to the Dark Moon Fair. Not quite there yet. Where are we at? Not next week, but the week after. So the week after Mist comes out, right? That'll be fun. That's just going to go back in the bank. Maybe these are up. These Senator Squashlings. No, but I did only pay 100 gold for them, and they're about to come back out too, so I really want to get rid of them. Green Armor. Somebody listed one of those for too cheap also. I believe this is a good leatherworking leveling recipe, so I'm going to try to sell them for at least 500. I mean, I know TSM says something a little bit more than that. That's fine, though. I'm going to have 4. All of those. Oh, they're only... Oh, shit, that was stupid. They're only 50 silver from the vendor, and I just bought one, and then... Damn it. They're 50 silver from the vendor, and I just bought them for a gold. How retarded. Did I just buy another one? What did I just do? I think I freaking did. Wow. Alright, so at least I'm not looking like an idiot here. I want to go here and sell this one item. Get rid of that. And then go dump some stuff in the guild bank. Send the other stuff to my enchanter, and then we'll start getting everything out of the inboxes from yesterday. Do I have any room in here? I do, but it doesn't need to go in there. And for those of you who have OCD, you might want to turn away, because I just throw stuff in here. Kind of. And the reason for that is I have a lot of crap in all these tabs, so I need to go through and sort it out, but that's not gonna happen today or tomorrow or anytime soon. So in the meantime, we're just gonna stick it in there. Go back to this one. Stick that there. A lot of the stuff I need to sell, I mean, I have tons of different recipes, a lot of rare recipes even. That'll probably sell. I mean, most of these are at least I list most of these at 3,500, but they'll probably sell for around 2,500 to 3,000. So I have my greater stats in here somewhere. Yeah, enchant chest greater stats. That's my baby. Okay. Let me go buy my stupid ass pets I just bought for way too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did buy one of those for 20 freaking 4 gold. How stupid. I can't believe I did that. Stuff happens though. You shall have a better home. You shall have a better home, and you shall have a better home as you become essence and shards. Okay, so let's open up, see what I've made on this character. As far as gold goes, right, kitty? Quite a few 77 to 80 items. Keep going. I bought this the other day for, well, yeah, 1,000. And I was really hoping it would sell. I would take 5,000 for it. It's gonna be worthless come Tuesday, so I'm gonna list it in there for 48 hours for like 5,500, and hopefully it'll freaking sell. I'm feel retarded about those, and I really just want to like vendor them. Okay, so 2,700 bucks. That's not bad. And I forgot about one other scan here. My 77 armor. I don't do weapons. You'll see a lot of the guys do the weapon scan for 77 to 80. The selling those things are just, it's just too damn risky. The list price on them is way too much, and I really don't feel like spending 15 gold every time I want to list them. So there are a ton of these on there. That's a tough decision. I'll grab that one. I'm gonna have to hold on to it for a while though. I pretty much dominate this market on my server. I mean, it's, pretty close at least. A lot of people undercut me, but yeah, for the most part, I dominate this on my server. Well, it looks like lots of stuff's gonna be able to be posted. That's great. Yes, very good. Oh, I don't have my macro set up on this one. I don't know why that's not account wide. So this stuff gets vendored before I forget. Let me sell some of the stuff in my hand, of course. These, I really don't want to sell this for that much, but I have 3, I think. Well, 2 now. True Faith gloves. Okay, I bought that yesterday for 50 gold. 46 gold is worth about 2 grand. They took some patterns out of the game with the last patch, and I can't remember which ones those were. I ran across one the other day that almost sold for like, I think, like 100 gold. Does not look like it's removed. So, but I ran across one the other day. I was going to sell for like 100 gold. Turns out they removed from the game, and on other servers it was going for as much as like 10,000. It was just a scrub pattern like this, but once they get removed from the game, I mean, it's all, everybody try to get it as fast as they can then. 77. This one, how much can I sell that for? See, it's just 9 gold to list this, and yeah, I might make 200 gold off of it, but at the same time, I really can't just, hope that. I'm gonna list this all weekend, like I said again. Actually, I'm gonna list it for 24 hours for 7,500, and if it doesn't sell, I'm gonna list it for 5,500. I believe it's worth that. I know hunters used to use it, now they don't. But I really believe it's worth more than 1,000 gold that I paid for it. Jeez, none of these are going for jack. I mean, yeah, I bought them from a vendor probably, but somebody's just being retarded now. Bank. Cannot believe I bought those. That was so silly. Okay, so all this stuff's going to go back in the bank because I bought them. This, I mean, Jesus, what do I do with it? Do I sell it and spend 9 gold listing it? It's of the wildfire, stamina hit, and an elect, and critical strike. Don't even know who that would be good for. Shaman, maybe? I don't know. I'll list it for 24 hours. It probably will not sell. Actually, I have an idea. Let's see what the other ones are going for. None. Well, either way, I don't want to hold on to it. How much are these going for? 25 gold. That's good news. I'm gonna go see how good these do, actually, real quick. And if I can turn a profit on those, which we will see. Sell these first. What do these even do? Those are actually not bad. I'd rather just get rid of them though. Since the 48-hour deposit is 7 gold. That I'm gonna put in my 295 mogging category. We'll start listing that bad boy. Let me send these abyss crystals over. We'll hop on my inscriptionist. We'll check those out. If they do, no, on my enchanter. I'm glad I said that out loud. Send them to my enchanter. Destroy them. If they do well, I will probably buy a stack or so of them. All this goes back in the bank. I'll do that later. And that'll probably be it for the live stream after I destroy those, so. We'll see, though. I'm going to be doing some dual boxing, actually multi-boxing later. I have a 375 priest I've been multi-boxing via recruit a friend. I've got about 2 weeks maybe left before I have to pay for them. And I want to get those up to 80 so I can grant the levels and all that good stuff before they run out. So I've never actually done this, but I'm sure it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to go ahead. I spent 20 gold each, so 80 gold I have tied up in these abyss crystals. So I got a total of 24 infinite dust and 4 greater cosmic essences. So that paid for roughly 1 or 2, and that was Let's add all these together real quick. 2.65 times 24. So that's 63. So this really isn't that great. And these were 8.95 times 4 plus 63. So like I said, I spent 80 and it's worth 100 gold. I'm not going to buy any more of those to see if they'll do anything, because that's not... yeah, that's not that good. I'm not going to bother with those. So that's the normal, that's the run-of-the-mill gold routine I do at least twice a day, once in the morning, and more than likely twice in the evening, but sometimes just once. Later on, I'm going to get all those greens out, disenchant those, and see what I can get out of them. As far as mats go, sell some mats maybe and hold on to the rest, but for now, I am going to end the live stream. I will be back on later doing some multi-boxing, trying to get my priest from 75 to 80, which I will do tonight for sure. But for that, thanks for tuning in. You can find more of me over at datgold.com or at my Twitch TV channel, twitch.tv/404. My internet persona handle, if you will, is 404. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This will be going up on the Dat Gold TV, I think, YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've logged on there, as well as the website, datgold.com. For now, I'm going to be streaming on twitch.tv/404, but in the future, it'll be twitch.tv/datgold. I know I'm really disorganized, so my Twitter will be posted somewhere, either on this channel or on the YouTube channel, as well as all the other links I just mentioned. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you later.